Welcome to the Saturday, February 5th junior varsity game with Fort Collins Hockey playing Battle Mountain. On the call, I am Cole Newman, to be joined shortly by Dylan Heinrich. We've got a little bit of technical difficulties starting off this evening. It is 6 o'clock, 6:01 actually. We've got some JV hockey action coming your way. Full disclosure, I have never seen the junior varsity squad play. I don't know what to expect, but we've seen the amount of depth the varsity squad does have. So I am assuming that junior varsity squad will have a pretty talented roster as well. Speaking of rosters, we don't have any. That is what Dylan is doing right now. What I can tell you, they are on the ice, warming up both teams. Got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left of warm-ups before we get this night's game on the way. Number 21, I can see on the ice, Connor Sleds, the younger brother of number 7 varsity player Tyler Sleds. Good to see a little bit of familial action down there tonight. Battle Mountain, pretty far away, I think in Eagle County. A long bus ride for these boys and girls coming down here tonight. That is always a part of the struggle, you know, with these away games. Fort Collins playing at home at the lovely NOCO Ice Center this evening. And I'm going to be entirely honest, I don't really have anything else prepared. I'm by myself at the moment. Hopefully we can get this all fixed here pretty quickly. But talking a little bit about varsity action before this JV game starts. Fort Collins ranked 8th in the standings at the cutoff for a playoff home game slot. So do believe that if Fort Collins gets that home playoff game, we will definitely enthusiasm a playoff game requires. I'm super excited. Great thing to watch, a great thing to do, and a great thing to see. Speaking of seeing, very little people out here in the crowd for this JV game. Battle Mountain side, very, very empty, but that is a long, long drive. I do not blame them at all. Fort Collins side, a little bit more packed. Not quite what we saw at the Fort Collins and Regis game. Big rivalry night there. Very, very highly ranked Regis team held to 4 goals to tie Fort Collins in that game. A thrilling game. Went to overtime. Unfortunately, ended in a tie. I would have loved to see them play a little bit more. That was a fantastic game to call. Very much enjoyed it. Dylan Heinrich is coming back, and he has the rosters on his phone. We will be joined shortly by another voice here in the lovely commentary pen of the NOCO Ice Center. And ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Heinrich has landed, putting on his headset now.
Hello and welcome. We've got a very good professional broadcast that we are squaring up for today.
All right, have rosters.
Yes, we do have rosters indeed for the JV game between Battle Mountain and Fort Collins High School. This is a very long trip for Battle Mountain. It's a 3-hour drive from the mountains, you know?
Yep.
And
Through the canyons, the twisting roads in a bus doesn't sound very fun at all.
especially in this weather, you know? It's definitely better than when it was a week ago, but the roads aren't pretty, I'll tell you that much.
No, that is for sure. Luckily, I live about 30 seconds away from here. I'm just across the street, so I have a lovely drive here every single time.
I had work in Berthoud today. I work as a referee.
Oh.
And so I was turning into like the rec center, and they had so much snow built up, and I was going too fast. I slid. I got so close to hitting the sidewalk.
Yeah. There's been quite a few accidents. I've had a couple friends actually get into a little bit of a drifty, hitting big old piles of snow here recently. Luckily, I've been okay.
The last snowstorm that we had when we were had to drive home from school, you remember the one?
Mm-hmm.
I lost control on Harmony and safely drifted into a snowbed on the side.
Do you have rosters?
And now, the starting lineup for tonight's hockey game. Battle Mountain, forward, number 17, Barry Blitz.
As we are getting started with this JV game, interesting note is that these games are only 15-minute periods instead of
Ooh.
the 17 for varsity.
That is very interesting.
Definitely a different structure.
Also, speaking of interesting, starting with these starting lineups, Battle Mountain doing a good job of that. At the moment, we have a handful of girls on their JV squad.
Those are girls, right?
They are at 100%. At goalie as well. Wow.
I assume, yeah, because we can't see faces, we can just see hair. So
We can't see hair.
If those are men in braids, I apologize severely, but they look like girls.
They look to be girls. We will call it safe calling them girls, but if those are men, lovely ponytail.
They are
lovely ponytails.
Their hair is phenomenal
like it.
regardless of gender, I'll
Yes,
tell you that
absolutely.
much.
That is one thing we can get behind. Lovely hair, regardless.
At the fence, number 7, Quinn Tower. At the fence, number 9, Ty.
As we're getting our starting lineups for Fort Collins. They don't have shoulder numbers, so we'll do our best to identify them as we can.
Apologies, not a lot of junior varsity experience with our broadcasts.
All right, as we get a good look at our starting lineups. Oh, God. All right. Let's see, in goal, we got Hayden Stoltz for the Fort Collins Lambkins. We got number 7, appears to be Aiden Adler. Number 17, which is, I think, Gavin Comstock.
Yeah, it looks like a Comstock.
That says Comstock on it, you bet.
Yep.
Apologies if any of these are incorrect. We've got very interesting. All right, so now we have JV rosters. So out there is also Quintar. That is number 7. Quintar as Foster in the attack. As they're going to cycle it down low. And now it's taken away by Battle Mountain. Pushed into the corner. Contested by Cooper Chory. So, full starting lineup. Number 7, Quintar, as they're going off the ice. You know, we'll do our best to get who's on the ice.
That's a good idea. Only the most professional broadcast.
And that one's controlled by Battle Mountain in the corner. Stolen away by Collins. Pushed along by Campbell. Sleds takes control. Campbell out in front. Shot. And that one's going to switch out to Buchholz. It's going to be tipped and wide of the net by Chambers. And that was going to be pushed out of the zone by Battle Mountain. Pushed ahead for Sleds. And that save made by a goaltender. Another save made against Chambers. Nicole shot blocked.
Whoa.
Shot goes up and over. Collins gets some great opportunities here early. Sleds behind the net, out front. Chambers, goal! That is a goal for Matthew Chambers.
Very early goal there for Collins. Number 14, Matthew Chambers. Given a quick pass, puts it in the back of the net immediately. Fort Collins up 1-0 early in this game. We got 13 minutes.
Apologies. That's Liam Charters. I knew it was
Charters.
Chambers
Sorry.
and Charters, they looked very similar. Apologies. Liam Charters, credit to the goal. Sorry, Chambers. I'm sure you'll get one eventually. Speaking of which, I think that's Chambers with the puck. You bet it is. And he throws it out to Adler. Stolen away by Battle Mountain. Adler giving chase. And that one goes up into the net. So, yes, Liam Charters with the first goal of the game, less than 2 minutes into this junior varsity game between Battle Mountain and Fort Collins.
Yeah, and you can kind of see it coming. Fort Collins had a lot of chances early in that first period, and, it's just bound to go in eventually.
The entire time has been spent in Battle Mountain's zone, as Fort Collins has one of the strongest JV rosters. According to Mass Preps, they have not lost a game yet, including several blowout wins.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We talk a lot about the depth on that varsity squad and, just kind of what it takes to make the varsity squad. There's got a lot of talented players even on that JV team as well.
I know several players on the JV team, and they are absolutely very talented hockey players who are looking to work as they walk the line, and another goal! Shot came from number 12, Clark. That's going to be Mason Clark.
Mason Clark puts it right up into the top right. We got 2 goals within, I want to say, maybe under a minute of each other.
That feels like just about 30 seconds,
Yeah, just about 30 seconds. Tough start for Battle Mountain. We got a lot to play in the first and 2 periods after that.
Now we get the starters out there again. So that's going to be Chori taking it up the left side. Swings it back to Tar. Gets deflected wide. Morris pinching in.
Fort Collins goal, scored by number 12, Mason Clark.
Taken by 15.
Played by number 19, Cooper Darian. Number 23, Matt Chambers.
Move. Diving in. Finding real estate.
That's Clark from Darian.
It's number 17 Collins. Passes it out to Tar. Tar looks for a shot. He gets it through, but it's saved by the goaltender. Tar once again. Gets it to Comstock. Back to Junker. Looked for the wraparound, couldn't quite get it. And it's Jory behind the net. Battle Mountain takes it away. Collins turns it over. Morris to Tar, walks the blue line. And that one is kept in. Comstock with the puck. Getting hammered in the corner by the Battle Mountain player, as that one will come up and out. Tar not able to keep that one in. And that one's just going to be cleared down to the Battle Mountain goaltender, as Collins able to gain possession again. Campbell in pursuit. Tar still on the ice. Picks it up. And now a good opportunity forming for Charters. And he scores again!
Again, wow. 2 goals early in the first period, and I think the biggest takeaway for Collins is just moving the puck very efficiently. You get all these shots on a practically open net, moving the goalie around, and they're just out skating Battle Mountain as well. You see them kind of skating, really good handles on their sticks as well.
These teams didn't get a lot of time to warm up, especially after a 3-hour bus ride for Battle Mountain. They got to be tired, and so this JV team looks rested and ready as they take a 3-0 lead with 2 goals from Liam Charters early in the first period. And they have possession again down low. Kept in by Bucolt. Sleds throws it down to Campbell.
Fort Collins goal, scored by number 14, Liam Charters. Assisted on the play by number 16, Zach Buckle, and number 10.
Kept in, but Battle Mountain able to take it out. Gets it to center ice before that. And they retain possession, and that's a save by the goaltender for Fossil, Hayden Stoltz. And that's another save for Stoltz. Taken in the corner by Josh Olin. Battle Mountain getting some sustained pressure in the offensive zone. As it's going to be controlled by Buchholz. And now Sleds for the outlet pass. Picks it up, no icing. He's going to get a chance to play it in the corner. Little deke move, and that one comes right out front.
Ooh.
And it just goes wide. Battle Mountain getting in their own way. It's Clark. Takes from the blue line, deflected. And now Battle Mountain just able to clear it out of the blue line. Now Clark once again. Collins going for a line change. Redlinger keeps it in. And now Collins starting to circle. Kept in the corner. Collins applying pressure, and that one is eventually cleared out and iced by Battle Mountain.
I'm curious, Dylan, can I see our janky little roster here?
Oh, of course. These are very professional. What do you mean? They got
Very,
photos
very.
and everything.
Kellen Reidlinger should be some relation to a varsity player. Apologies. Ryan Reidlinger.
We've got multiple comparisons.
We
as
do.
Connor Sleds is the younger brother of Tyler Sleds.
Yes, he is.
And let's see, we got one more here. Daniel Campbell is the younger brother of Trey Campbell.
Wow.
So we got 3 older-younger sibling pairings between varsity and JV.
Look at that.
You'll see that a lot, where you'll have a younger brother who's playing JV or C team, and you'll have an older brother playing varsity. So
Yeah, I bet that sibling rivalry has helped some of these younger players as well, catching up, or at least trying to their older brothers, giving them a little bit of a competitive edge over their opponents.
it definitely helps when you're practicing every day in your home with a varsity player. So that definitely makes you better as a team.
Yeah, I've got a fun story. I used to live across the street from Connor and Tyler Sleds. The amount of hockey pucks I have found in my front yard, Dylan, you would not believe.
I bet that they have been getting in a lot of practice then. That puck is taken by Chori, moved along. Into the corner, Battle Mountain controls, but Collins applying pressure. And now eventually taken out the zone by Battle Mountain, and they'll just clear it down the ice. And I don't know why that wasn't icing. He threw it past center ice.
Yeah.
I mean, they only got 2 refs for this as opposed to 4 for the varsity games as that puck comes in offside.
Yep.
Which is definitely interesting because in varsity you've got 4 refs, which is the same as the NHL.
Yep.
But in this one you've only got 2, which
Yeah.
definitely makes it harder to see.
Wonderful observation. I just noticed that.
You definitely aren't surprised to see a disparity between varsity and JV refs. With
Yeah, you know, it's junior varsity for a reason.
It's interesting, though, because varsity basketball gets 3 refs, while JV only gets 2. But the one less ref is a much less disparity as opposed to
2,
from 4 to 2, yeah. And now it's a shot opportunity, skied by Chori. And now a bomb tipped on net. And that one's going to be saved by the Battle Mountain goaltender.
Got 8 minutes and 24 seconds left to play in the first. Fort Collins is up 3-0.
Yeah. Scored all 3 of those goals in the first 5 minutes.
Yes, they did.
Just haven't quite got there yet. As Collins controls in the offensive zone, Campbell bans on the shot. And Battle Mountain controls in the corner. Collins applying pressure. Taken away by Charter's Sleds, who we spoke about earlier with the dangle move, not able to get the shot on net. Crushed in the corner. Olin, shot on net. Out in front, Charters turns it around. And Battle Mountain not able to clear. Sleds gains control. And now Olin in the corner. Shot deflected. Charters absorbs a hit. It's Campbell behind the net. And Campbell kicks the puck free with a dangle move. Kept alive by Collins. And now walks in, shot off the goaltender's blocker, Gonna get an opportunity. Campbell dangles, not able to get the shot. That one's gonna be pushed down, but no icing. So now Fossil, Collins bringing it out in transition. Apologies. Was at a Fossil basketball game earlier. Still in that mindset as Campbell applies the forecheck in the corner. And now walks in. Clark gets his shot deflected. Bucolt keeps it in. And that one's going to be kicked away by a Battle Mountain player. Battle Mountain getting an opportunity. Clark is going to get to it first. Brought up by Collins across the center ice. Barron absorbs a hit in the corner. Battle Mountain gets a tip by Adler. Collins still in the offensive zone. And now Reidlinger. And now Battle Mountain gets a chance, and a fanning of the shot on it by Adler. And that one's going to be iced by Battle Mountain.
You know, Battle Mountain making up for their lack of fans by... Sorry about the Battle Mountain making up for their lack of fans. With the Battle Mountain varsity hockey team to our left here, giving them their junior squad plenty of support.
Hopefully they're fair better than their junior counterparts.
Hopefully. Well, that's why they're the varsity team.
And it looks like we're going to get our first penalty of the game with the high sticking call. And it's going to be on Battle Mountain.
Did not need to be short-handed, unfortunately, for Battle Mountain.
Battle Mountain already appears to be stuck in molasses. And this isn't going to help him down a man.
Or a woman.
I think that's a man.
On the team.
Or whatever. I don't judge, No. Whoever they are, they serve 2 minutes like everybody else.
Yep.
As Collins looking to just widen their lead. Gets deflected but kept in. Walks in. Makes a dangle move. Shot on net, and that's going to be gloved by the Battle Mountain goaltender.
I haven't seen a lot of Battle Mountain offense. We saw a brief flash earlier in the period, nothing amounting. 2 good saves by Fort Collins. A lot of action in their offensive zone opposed to their defensive.
Definitely not going to help being on the penalty kill either. Nope. But getting a chance to clear as they cross center ice 1-on-3. Keeps the puck. Good pass, but that one's just going to be taken away by Clark. Feed out pass. And it's going to hit off a Collins defender in the corner. Keeps it alive. And then eventually cleared out by Battle Mountain.
Yep.
Something I've noticed between the varsity and JV games that the JV game is a lot less physical than varsity.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, these are your younger guys, your freshmen, your sophomores. They're not as physically, kind of developed as their varsity counterparts. It's not going to be as physical. And, just because you see the stature of these players compared to the varsity as well.
Part of it is they also just don't know how to throw the body around yet. Yeah. That's something you got to learn at the varsity level. It's just how to properly use your body and go in for a hit, because that's such a big part of the game.
Exactly.
But you definitely see that varsity, the JV game is definitely more about skill and development than about hitting each other as hard as you can.
Yeah, a lot of puck handling, a lot of skating, techniques being learned here.
So that one's going to be kept in by Collins. About 30 seconds left on the power play. Not a lot of great chances so far. As that shot whistles wide. Kept in, though, by Clark. Can throw it down deep to Sleds. To Charters, who's already got 2 goals in the game. Walks in, back to Sleds. Back to Charters. And he takes a shot right in the middle. Ooh. That puck was loose, but just once the referee loses sight, you got to blow the whistle dead.
Yep. Yeah, we saw an example of that against Regis, a puck in which the ref thought the Regis goaltender had cover dropped loose, and there was a Fort Collins player right there. That was, I want to say, either in overtime or during the third. That could have been a game-winning opportunity, but a slight mistake in the referee department there caused that tie. Perhaps, maybe it would have not gone in. We don't know.
Perhaps it's not even a mistake by the referee, because that's just how it goes. You can only call what you see, and so it's technically the right move by the referee, but it's just, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate, and especially here, junior varsity, we have 2 referees, a lot less eyes on the puck.
Because it looks like these 2 are purely referees instead of the 2 linesmen that we've got for the varsity games. So definitely a smaller crew working in this one, including our own crew, which is made up of 3 people, including our broadcasting teacher, Mr. DeGear.
Yep. Yeah, we got a bit of an, unfortunately, a junior varsity level broadcast today.
Maybe we should bring in some of our younger siblings to fit the memo.
Maybe,
You know?
yeah.
Collins still controls. And kept in by Tar. But unfortunately, Mountain going to clear it. And we're going to get yet another icing call. Very similar to the Stanley Lake game where they would ice the puck all the time.
I remember that.
The Stanley Lake varsity game, the
Yes, of course.
Battle Mountain Junior Varsity appears to try to alleviate pressure by also trying to ice the puck constantly.
We forgot to mention this. Battle Mountain, good penalty kill there, being shorthanded.
They did, yes. They've definitely tightened up since the beginning. You can see a lot less prime opportunities for Collins.
Yeah. Fort Collins still, kind of dominating on their offensive front, but, there's not those kind of wide open shots they had before.
They're not letting their D-men walk anymore and making them play the blue line, which is definitely one of the primary things they need to focus on. Because if you're forcing the D-men to stay back, then that makes the attack only 3 men instead of the usual 5.
Yeah.
Comstock works his way in. And now, Battle Mountain working to clear. We got 2-on-2 in the corner. Kept in for now. We got a lot of bodies piling up. And that one is eventually going to be possessed and cleared by Battle Mountain after a bit of work. Swung back into the Collins area. We're brought ahead by Chori. Takes a shot, and it is deflected. Pushed into the corner. Chori again. Up top to Buchholz. Deflected. So that one's going to go into the corner. Comstock chasing after it. 2 Battle Mountain players fighting for it and able to rim it around the ice and kept into the zone, but taken away.
Here we go.
By the Battle Mountain player, number 6, with a shot right into the chest of our goaltender, number 30. It looks like we don't have the goaltender written down on this roster. His name is Hayden Stoltz.
Hayden Stoltz.
Yep, the Stoltz man.
Solid save for him. Pretty easy. Right to the chest. Simple stop. Important stop.
I believe that he has had to make 3 saves on 3 shots.
Yes. You are correct.
Collins has as many goals as Battle Mountain does shots.
That's
a good summary of how the game's gone so far.
That's a rather
that
depressing
one.
statistic.
And that
Up
one
into the
hits wide into the net. As we're almost done with this first period, as Collins appears to have done all their scoring at the beginning and then just taking the rest of the period off.
Yeah.
Just still controlling the puck, controlling the play, but not really making. They're still making efforts to score, but they're not making all these crazy dangle moves like they were at the beginning.
Yeah, Fort Collins definitely came out hot early in the period. A little bit more of a relaxed state of play as he just kind of falls over there.
Sledge was able to take it away, but another Battle Mountain defender rides him off. So that one is held inside. Sleds again. Corner. Back to Charters. Ridden off the puck. And that shot is in the net. That is number 10.
Campbell.
It's Campbell.
It's the baby Campbell.
It's the younger boy Campbell. And that is Daniel Campbell.
Daniel Campbell.
The Soup Man strikes again.
Soup Man.
And that is another point for Charters as he gets his 3rd point and first assist of the night as Collins sits at 4-0 in just about a minute. Right as we talk about their offense slowing down, they pick it right back up.
Charters, pretty exciting night for him so far. Let's see what he can do in these next 2 periods. He got a lot left, a lot of hockey left to play here, Dylan.
On pace for a 9-point game, so we'll see if he can reach that high bar. Taken away, but brought ahead. Sleds just offsides as Charters got caught behind the blue line.
That's Campbell from Charters and Sleds at 105.
We got the Battle Mountain varsity team talking a lot of trash to our left.
Yeah, it makes it entertaining. They're down by 4 goals. You got to have something to, kind of make you smile.
We'll see how their performance stacks up in 2 hours. To be fair, you can't do much worse.
Nope.
As Clark takes it ahead. Hit ahead by Campbell. Stays on the puck. So that one's kicked side by Battle Mountain. Sleds pinching in. Tied up. Campbell getting a chance at it. Pulls it back. Now to Sleds. Gets deflected. Campbell again to Charters. Charters with a shot deflected. Keeps the puck though. Swings around middle of the ice. Passes it down into the free space to number 23. Chambers as Sleds brings it back around again. Chambers. And that's going to end the first period. Fort Collins dominating possession and the scoreboard, leading 4-0 after 15.
Yeah, one penalty in the first period. A little bit of a less physical game at this junior varsity level. Got a lot of hockey left to play. We will see what transpires in these next two 15-minute periods. We'll be right back. Apologies, no Zamboni breaks.
So
we're back.
it looks like they let the JV players play on very chopped ice as we're going to go right into the second period here.
That's not right.
I mean, it is JV for a reason. You know, you play the matinee game and you get terrible ice apparently in the third
I
period.
guess.
As Battle Mountain wins the faceoff, but is immediately going to turn it over to Adler, chasing after it. Kept in the zone by Collins. Hit into the corner as Reidlinger going to make a chase and a play for the puck. Battle Mountain able to bring it up and out. Gains possession in the offensive zone. That's a shot off the corner. And that net's going to come off its moorings as Battle Mountain was getting a pretty good chance, but unfortunately Stoltz just slid too far into the post and it knocked the net off its moorings. It's the side with the flags.
It is the
same
side
one.
with the flags. That's the north side. The north side.
North side, yeah.
Net. Always an issue.
If you have not followed or watched the previous varsity broadcast, first of all, you should. And then second of all, it's that north side net. It's always giving them problems. For whatever reason, you can change everything, but it will always be the problem net.
It is. And it is not the big body of Noah Winborn moving that net tonight.
Yeah. And Stoltz, I mean, Stoltz is a behemoth in there. He's playing great, but it's a constant theme. Doesn't matter the goaltender. Doesn't matter if it's varsity or JV.
Yep,
just
it's always the net.
Everyone's pushing off the net.
The net does not care who you are. It will just go away.
It just moves a lot. As that one is turned over, Collins regains possession. Reidlinger just bodies a kid. He is massive for a JV player. Looking at see what it is in varsity as that shot is on net. Kicked out in front. And that's going to be just barely let out. Ty Morris couldn't get to it in time. Swung wide. So that one's going to be recollected by Battle Mountain behind their own net. Collins applying pressure and gains a turnover. Collins in possession in the offensive zone again. Able to swing it out. Out in front, no shot though. Dangle move by Morris. Shot from the center of the ice. And it is saved by the goalkeeper.
More offensive dominance by Fort Collins. We will see if Battle Mountain can get some momentum moving their way with 13 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the second period.
As Collins going to win the draw back to their D-man. Shot comes on net and just goes wide. Looks like it might have been in from here, but no, that shot goes wide. Kept in by Collins. Now chasing after it in the corner. Keeps it alive as it will skip away from him. Fake the shot. Out in front. Kept in by Buchholz. Still kept in. Inside the blue line and possessed by Comstock. Throws it down low to Chori. Chori gets trapped. Right out to center, Comstock with a shot deflected. As another Battle Mountain player hits the ice. And that one is eventually cleared
And
by one of the benches.
Somewhere in the benches.
It's not on the ice, I'll tell you that much.
Nope. Oh, now it's on the ice. There it is.
It's back on the ice.
It's
It was over by the DJ, you know. Can't take out the DJ. Who else would play these great copyrighted tunes?
Exactly. That we speak over.
Yeah.
So the stream does not get taken down.
It's because it's also quiet enough. It's muffled.
Yeah.
As that one's going to be taken in by Sleds. Not able to get a shot off, though, as this line, once again, with 3 of the 4 goals on the ice. Now Sleds pulls it back, takes a shot.
Whoa.
Not able to get in. Good shot at a sharp angle, just couldn't find the back of the net. Now Sleds finds it in the corner. Battle Mountain gains control, but Campbell, nope, gets right off the puck as well. Charters makes a play at it. Sleds, once again, rides him off. Swung back out to Buchholz. Walks the line, takes a shot, deflected. Sleds out in front, Campbell, shot, and that goes wide. This line for Collins once again buzzing as Campbell keeps it in, and it's going to be taken away from him by the Battle Mountain defender, and it's going to be ice. Good effort, though, by Battle Mountain. Really starting to work and get more competitive.
Yeah, getting more competitive. You know, we've seen a lot of deflected shots from them, but I think their biggest weakness as of right now has been their skating. They've been looking pretty slow. You compared them to Molasses earlier. They just aren't really skating with the kind of vigor and enthusiasm as we are seeing in these Fort Collins players.
It definitely feels like they're stuck in the mud as Collins just skating circles around him and just taking the puck away constantly as well.
Yeah, they're certainly stuck in something, and that something is a 0-4 hole.
Yep. Definitely going to look to work their way out of this deficit. Chambers walks the line, goes down below the net. D-man will turn the puck over. And Battle Mountain able to clear past center ice and is just going to turn it over back to Collins. That was going to be deflected to Reidlinger coming up the boards. Going to go around the net. So that one's going to be brought up to Chambers, thrown to Buchholz. Or Clark. That one's going to go wide. Oh! That shot. Oh! Looks like the south net came off its moorings.
There was certainly a lot more bodies around that net, though. A bit of chaos over there.
Took 3 bodies to hit it off the net, so definitely a sturdier one compared to the one on the north side.
South side net, a little bit of a sturdy-gurdy.
And now, Battle Mountain wins the face-off. Going to take it past center ice as one of the Battle Mountain players just gets tangled up with one of the Collins players as they bring it back in. Now, brings it out front. No shot to Ernover. Collins keeping possession. Up top, Clark. Long shot. Deflected. Looked like that might have been going in, but it goes wide. Taken by Comstock in that top line. Ridden off the puck. Now Chori tracing after it. Clark shoots again. That one's going to go wide, almost in the same spot, too. Chori down low. Rims it around to Junker. And once again, tied up as Collins going to go for a change as Battle Mountain looks to break out. As Chambers and Collins will get it back. Sleds. Going to throw a pass to Charters. And that pass, to Campbell. He had a wide open net. Just couldn't quite get it in the spot he wanted. Just goes wide of the net.
So close there.
Now, still working. Campbell behind the net. Looking for a pass. Just going to keep working as we're going to get a... the net comes off its moorings again.
Maybe someone slipped and
we might have jinxed the
out.
south net.
Maybe.
Because that's the second time the south net's come off as opposed to only one on the north side, so...
hey, double the amount of times opposed to the north side net. We will see what happens as the game progresses. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left to play in the second.
Yep. And now, Ty Morris goes to do his D partner. Brings it up. Battle Mountain contains, but it's turned over. Sleds. Campbell out in front. Not going to get the shot, though, as Battle Mountain swarms him. Now Campbell working. Kept in by Charters. Walks in.
There
and he
it is.
scores the hat trick for Charters less than halfway into the game.
Working the top hat of the net this evening. That's going to be his third of the night, plus 1 assist, I believe.
Yep, Charters with the 4-point night and the hat trick already, with only 21 minutes of game action left that have been played so far. So Charters really been running up the scoreboard as he accounts for 3 and has contributed on 4 of Collins' 5 goals.
Yeah. Charters red hot.
That entire line has been feeding
Yeah.
him really well, though,
Yeah.
with Sleds and Campbell on his sides. Charters the only forward on that line who doesn't have an older brother on the varsity team.
That's a very interesting statistic, actually.
Very interesting.
See, it can be done without, an older brother incentive.
He might have an older brother in college, or he
Maybe.
might have a younger brother. I don't know. I don't know the guy personally. As Sleds brings it in, Campbell, and that one shot is gloved. Good glove save by the Battle Mountain goaltender.
Solid glove save. Now looking over at the Battle Mountain bench, I don't think they have a backup goaltender.
Nope, definitely not one dressed at least for this game.
Yep.
So looks like they're riding.
Next to the glass.
Right? Oh,
What? No, I don't think that's. We were trying
I
to
have
discuss
no
it with our
idea. Maybe.
teacher. I don't believe that's a goaltender. I highly doubt that's a goaltender, if I'm being honest.
no pads inside.
I don't see a glove or a blocker.
Yeah.
Those are 2 key things you need to be a goaltender.
I mean, you could try without it, but you won't do it very well.
Yeah, I would agree, yeah. That was going to be thrown wide. Battle Mountain getting some offensive zone pressure. Saved by Stoltz. Now, Collins looking to bring it out. But kept in. Now, Buchholz throws it out, and that one's going to be cleared as Adler going to race after it. Just doesn't get the puck. Buchholz going to recover it once again, looking to push up. He's going to go in all by himself. The shot goes right into the chest of the Battle Mountain goaltender.
Good cover there. Stopping the play. 7 minutes, 55 seconds left to play in the second. Fort Collins up 5-0.
As we're getting a full line change for Battle Mountain, taking a minute, as we're going to get the top line for Collins with Comstock, Junker, and Shorey out there with D-men Josh Olin and who's his partner? Zach Buchholz. Is Comstock going to go recover it in his own end. Passes it to himself, throws it up to Junker. And no icing as Zach Buchholz recovers it. Nifty spin move, but trips over himself.
Careful, there's ice.
Part of that could be some of the rough ice that we got here,
Yeah.
since there is no Zamboni for the JV games. Well, they Zamboni at the beginning, but not in between
Not in
intermissions.
between,
Yeah.
yeah, not in
So
between
not quite as
periods.
fresh ice as that one's going to be cleared over by and kept in by Josh Olin. In the corner, Chori. Taken away by Comstock. And that one's just going to go through Chori. A little bit of miscommunication, but kept in by Olin. And eventually, Battle Mountain going to gain possession. And will keep it and... Ooh. Oh, the Battle Mountain player just lost control of it in the offensive zone. And so Collins getting the puck back. And now that top line, this big line of them for Campbell, throws it right on net. And that's saved by the Campbell Battle Mountain goaltender. It looks like Campbell had Sleds on the other side if he wanted him. But
Yeah.
just decided to go with the shot. It was a good shot opportunity. Just found the chest of the goaltender.
Couldn't get it in. Also, number 13, Josh Olin. He's a giant. I wish we had height and weight up here for this game. It's hard to tell from up here, but a very, very large player indeed.
Olin is a junior, and so he is definitely going to be bigger than a lot of his maybe underclassmen counterparts.
Indeed.
Battle Mountain brings it in, and that shot is deflected by Chambers. And that one's going to be tipped up and out. That top line again. And Sleds going to get a prime scoring opportunity. And it just good paddle save by the Battle Mountain goaltender.
Wow.
Charters with the pass to launch him into that offensive attack.
Yep. Sleds wide open opportunity. Couldn't quite convert it to the 6th goal of the night. Still staying at 5-0.
As we're going to get it back to Clark. Clark with a shot as that one's going to go up.
Same thing. Different shooter. Same outcome.
Yep.
Up into the net. And another face-off in Fort Collins' offensive zone.
As a Battle Mountain player dropped their glove over by the bench, as it took a minute to and a special partner to fish it out. And so that's all about teamwork, you know.
Yep.
Teamwork makes the dream work, and sometimes the dream is just getting your glove off the ice.
Yeah.
And now Campbell in the corner. Over to Sleds. Back behind the net. Shot no good by Campbell. Battle Mountain will take control. Charters pressuring. Back to Chambers. Can try and walk in, but Battle Mountain rides him off. As he tries to pull off a dangle move, but can't get it. As Campbell clears it back in and goes for a line change. Sleds on the forecheck. And now able to wind it in. Over by Adler. Now back to Sleds.
Bit of a slow dance in that corner over there, trying to get the puck out. There it is.
Definitely feels that all of these players' energy levels are draining, similar to my own. We got 5 minutes left in the second period, and the tides do not seem to be turning for Battle Mountain as that one is kept into their zone. Comstock able to keep it in with Chambers, and that one's eventually going to be cleared out, and that's going to be icing as it will stay in the Battle Mountain end.
Yeah, tough bit of play for Battle Mountain. You're down by a lot. Fort Collins slowing down a little bit. They definitely don't need more goals, but the competitive side of them wants to. You know, multiple guys with hat tricks. That'd be kind of nice because who has the other 2 goals, Dylan? I know Campbell's got one, at least
Campbell's got the one. I can't remember who got the other one. I want to say it was a D-man.
There have been too many to count.
There have been,
Well,
yep.
you know, 5.
It's
but
unfortunate that 4 of them have been scored by one line and 1 has been scored by another line. And so it's your goal kind of gets left in the dust. Sorry for anybody.
I'm sure whoever scored it, fantastic player. And it was a great goal. All of these goals have been really solid goals.
Yeah. They've all been, like, not little soft goals. They've all been over the shoulders.
Yeah,
and
well
stuff.
shot.
It was a great goal.
All of these goals have been working the top side of the net.
They've all been, like,
fun to watch.
not little soft goals. They've all been over the shoulders.
Yeah,
and
well
stuff.
shot.
Cleared ahead.
Working the top side.
Yeah, and that one's going to be offside.
Yep. A little bit of scrappy play by Fort Collins. We've seen them usually pretty good with their onsides abilities. Slips up a little bit. We're going to get a face-off on the offsides dot.
Yep. We're going to get that top line. Comstock wins it. Thrown in as Junker going to chase after it. Morris keeps it in. As that one's going to be cleared one-on-one for the Battle Mountain player. Shot. And that one's going to be gloved by Stoltz.
Stoltz get some action finally. What is that? 4 shots, 4 saves?
I think it's 5. It's something
5?
like it's under 10 for sure.
Under 10.
Counting, I can count them on my fingers.
Yeah, you kind of honored him. Good glove save. Looked a little bit over the net, but you know, he's got nothing else to do, so why not?
And sometimes it's good to just freeze the puck. Give your teammates a chance to get a clean line change, you know. It can slow things down, even though it seems they're moving pretty good for these Collins players. Thrown out. Now Comstock coming in 2-on-2. Pulls a nifty dangle move. Moves it in. Not going to get a shot, though. It's going to go behind the net. Kept alive. Chory. And that one's going to go into the back of the net. Good goal by Chory. Number 15. And that is going to be... Just get his full name for once. Cooper Chory.
Cooper Chory is going to score the 6th goal of the night. The 6th goal for the Lambkins, up 6.
Chory, and that one's going to go into the back of the net. Good goal by Chory, number 15.
As Collins sitting up 6-0 as we're getting close to that the third and final period. As Battle Mountain gains possession. Oh, that's a big hit, and it looks like that's a pretty clear cross-checking penalty. But ooh, boy, was that a hit. That was. Oh man, that surprised me.
Battle Mountain player dumps the puck. Number 16, what is it?
That's Zach Buchholz.
Zach Buchholz turns up, just levels the guy.
That was a very slow-moving play and just a big cross-check out of nowhere. Definitely illegal, but very unexpected. We'll say that much.
Very unexpected. We're going to see Fort Collins with their first penalty of the night. We're going to see Battle Mountain on a power play. See what they can do with that.
See if they can start to move the puck better. As they're going to try a long pass. Doesn't work, but they're going to keep possession around center ice. Brings it in and is kept on the puck. Hit by Olin in the corner, using that big size to his advantage. But kept in by Battle Mountain, but cleared by the Collins defender. Even though they're down a man, they feel no pressure.
Nope.
And are treating this as calm as ever. Olin throws it down into the Battle Mountain end. It's Campbell. It's going to go in 1-on-4. And is going to not win the puck, but he's applying pressure. And now Charters not able to keep it in as it goes wide. Now Campbell once again using the forecheck pressure. And now Battle Mountain keeps it moving. And that one is Campbell kept it in. And is going to hit a reverse hit on the Battle Mountain player. Charters with his hat trick looking for more on the penalty kill. Ooh! One of the Collins players gets halved and halved into his bench as looks like we're going to get another penalty. I think it's a roughing call. It's definitely illegal. That's all I know. The hitting is absolutely picked up as number 48 on Battle Mountain. Just heaved the Collins player into halfway into his bench. He didn't really go into the bench. He sort of just seesawed on the edge.
Yeah. Rocking on the edge of the boards there.
We've definitely seen a lot more hits. Yeah. This game's gotten a lot more scrappy. So. We get another player written down for Battle Mountain. That was going to be tipped by Sleds. And that penalty was roughing. Sleds behind the net. Gets it out in front. It's just going to be tipped wide. Close opportunity for the slow-moving puck. Swung wide to Morris. So that one's going to go on net, but saved by the goaltender. Now Chambers with possession. Gets it stolen, but Reidlinger brings it around with some speed. Takes a shot, and that one's going to go wide and rims around the corner. Another big hit. Collins keeps it in. Throws it wide to Chambers. And that one's going to go up, wide, and into the net.
You know, if this is this next phase of play in this game, big hits, I'm up for it. That sounds like quite a bit of fun, as long as everyone stays safe. Nice physical third period. Sounds lovely.
We saw very similar in the Stanley Lake game the third period, where that got, I wouldn't say out of hand, but it was definitely unwinnable for Stanley Lake. And there was a lots of hits, especially from Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley was a little bit irritating. Late hits after the whistle was blown, but physical hockey, it's a part of the sport. That's just kind of how it is.
Hopefully we only see some clean hits here in the third period.
We love clean hits.
As things
keeping everybody safe.
Things are starting to tighten up. Grimy, whatever adjective you'd like to use. Collins will be on the power play for about another minute.
Seen Battle Mountain with a successful penalty kill earlier in this game. We will see if they can do the same. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on that penalty. About 15 minutes, exactly 15 minutes left to play in the third.
Despite the 6 goals, none of them have been on special teams. No power play, no penalty kill. As we're taking a minute here, Reidlinger going to win the face-off for Collins. As pass attempted for Adler, but he slips. Now Barron holds on to it. On the edge, now back to Reidlinger. Reidlinger, another pretty big guy, who's an incredible skater who looks to have the ability to be on varsity, hopefully, next year. We'll see. Down in the corner, Barron. Gonna try and rim it around. Olin applies pressure with another hit. I wouldn't even say that was a big hit. I would just say it was a... Actually, I would say it was a big hit. I would say it was a slow hit. It kind of came out of nowhere. He just kind of touched him down as Reidlinger's shot goes high.
A gentle nudge.
As we're going to get a penalty on Battle Mountain for a slash. Yep.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a... Well, it's not going to be another power play. It looks like it's this one. The first one's going to tick off.
Yep, clock is running as Fort Collins is up by 6 goals.
And so we've got the running clock in this third period, but we will get another power play. So we'll have 2. So Collins 0 for 2 on the power play. Hoping not to go 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Comstock gets it tied up. Battle Mountain gets it. Tries to clear it, but kept in by Morris. Tar. And that one's going to be brought right in front. Good save by the keeper. Now to Tar. To Morris out in front. It's going to go wide. Comstock throws it back. Comstock going to get it again. Throws it back to Tar, the defenseman. Walks the line. Shot. It's going to be tipped out in front. Ooh, just barely missed. Morris lets that one skip by him. It's just about 40 seconds have passed in this power play. Kept alive by Tar. Let's get it ahead. Now Morris. D-man for the shot, and that one's going to be tipped high into the netting.
Good deflection off the stick there. Seeing, I keep thinking about that last hit. It wasn't very physical. It seemed the Battle Mountain player just kind of fell over a little bit with a little bit of assistance by the Fort Collins
Olin hit?
Yeah.
He was just so big, and it happened so slowly that he just, kind of pushed him down with his shoulder.
Yeah.
He didn't, use force to push him. He just kind of touched him down.
Yeah, just a pure size advantage there.
Exactly, yeah. You talked about Olin being big and using his body, and that's a great example of it.
Yeah, he's doing it right there.
It's Morris. Keeps it on the blue line. Down low to Sleds. Going to try and gain possession behind the net, and does. Over to Campbell, back to Sleds. Gets it deflected. Campbell forced to go behind the net again. Tries to pull it back. Can't do so. It's trapped in the corner. I assume that's Chambers or Charters. And that one is going to be tipped and pinballed right into the keeper's glove.
And it looks like the Fort Collins power play is going to end right now. Connor Sleds, a little bit of a frustrating night for him. Kind of always the bridesmaid, never the bride with, the whole goal scoring thing. He's been moving the puck around well, setting up things, but he's never gotten it converted himself.
He also had that great breakaway chance, but just couldn't quite score on it. I mean, hey, if we keep talking about him, he might get this one. We'll see.
Yeah, you have 11 minutes left in the third. Plenty of time left.
And his line mates have been very productive as well, as Charters brings it back in. Just going to shoot it wide, stick side. Campbell fights for it. And it's eventually coming back out to Charters. And that shot's going to come in. Sleds.
Oh.
And it's going to get knocked down. And I don't think it's a penalty. I think the thing, it's off its moorings again. The
there
north
it
net.
is.
It's
North
back.
side net. What is that, a level at 2-2 in terms of net offage?
2-2 in the net.
2-2 in the net game. The net game's a lot closer
It's
than
net and
than
net,
this game.
you could say.
That is awful. I don't like that at all.
You could say I'm a pain in the net.
You made it worse. How did you make a worse joke?
I don't think there's any more neck puns I can make.
Please don't.
And now, Collins throwing it down deep. Now, let's see, Barron over with Reidlinger. Throws it around, and it's going to be covered by the Battle Mountain goaltender right on the front of her net.
Battle Mountain goaltender mounting a little bit of a solid defense here in the third. She's been pretty solid towards the end of this game. Not fantastic offensive opportunities for Fort Collins, but she's been doing a pretty solid job, pretty solid covers.
She's been keeping
doing
everything
better.
in front of her, which
Yep.
has been great. Because Collins still, they're not getting prime A opportunities, but they're getting plenty of opportunities. It's easy to just have a lapse in judgment for a second and just
Yeah.
let one of those by, which she's been good to shut down. Clark on the side. Now Battle Mountain going to get a winder, and that one's deflected. But kept in, Battle Mountain keeping on the offensive attack. Fort Chambers collects, but doesn't clear. Battle Mountain keeps it in. Now that's going to be cleared. He falls down. And now it's going to be Turner ridden down. And now we got Fort Collins keeping it close. Turner over by there. Now Chori over to Comstock. Down low. Now Comstock keeps it in. And covered by the Battle Mountain goaltender.
Another cover by Battle Mountain. 8 minutes and 30 seconds currently running on the third period.
There haven't been any goals in the third, have there?
No.
Nope.
No goals in the third. Been pretty quiet on the offensive front for Fort Collins. Well, as quiet as they can be.
I mean, there were 4 goals in the first period, and there were 2 in the second. It would only make sense for there to be 1 in the third, right?
Yeah.
Law of diminishing value or something?
Yeah.
Exponential?
Diminishing returns, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I'm not a math wizard.
Oh,
and
there
it
it
is. And that is number
yeah.
17, Comstock. Let's get his
Comstock.
full name for you real quick. Where are you, Comstock? Oh, Gavin Comstock.
Gavin Comstock
Able to
getting
get his first goal of the game.
first goal of the game.
And there is the 7th goal of the game in the first of the third period.
7-0. Speaking of 7 minutes, about 38 seconds left to play in the third.
Good call. Sleds walks in, gets it stolen, but Charters keeps it in deflected. And it's...
In the back of the...
is it in?
What?
Nope. It's
No goal?
deflected.
What?
Nope.
No?
Wait, what's happening?
No, but...
Offside?
Off,
Or
off something?
something's going on.
Did they not see it?
We got something going
We're
on.
lining up at center. It's still 7-0.
We don't have anything yet. That shot came from Charters.
Did.
Everything of his is found the back of the net, so you never know. But they haven't added a score sheet yet. We'll keep you updated. That one's shot on by Sledge. Not able to get it on net. So that one's going to go wide and get past Olin. As that went in the net and then came out super quickly. Apologies. Charters was in the way and Sam with a Battle Mountain defender. Turns out it just went into the net and then went out really quickly. So it's 8-0 as Campbell comes in. And
Yeah, should be 8-0. Hopefully
brings
we
it
get
wide.
the scoreboard updated.
maybe
here pretty soon.
you can't win by more than 7?
Oh, there
it is. There's the 8.
Yep.
As Charters with his 4th goal of the game. Might be getting a late entry for a sock trick. Are you familiar with a sock trick?
I'm not.
It is 6 goals. It's definitely more
6?
common in lacrosse, you know.
You know.
It's
those
definitely,
things
you
can
know,
happen.
I don't think you've ever really seen it in hockey apart from like Gretzky, especially
No.
in the major leagues.
Yeah.
But as Buchholz with a sweet move takes it aaround the side of the net. There's a decent hit again. Charters just not able to get the shot off as Battle Mountain takes it out. Collins leads 8-0. Maybe our law of diminishing returns was incorrect, you know.
Maybe.
There are
Maybe it's
exceptions.
exponential growth.
Well, it's not even
Well,
because it's
no.
4-2-2,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
or it might just be a math equation. 4 minus 2 equals 2. You know, that would work too.
No.
Yeah.
No. We'll figure something else. A little bit more eloquent than that.
Yeah, you'll need to figure out the net rating. You know, and Barron gonna get it out in front. Nope, no shot. Barron gets it again. lot sloppy play here. Battle Mountain's going to just try and get it out, but Collins gets the puck back. Sorry, it's Darren, not Barron. Darren. So, apology for saying your name wrong, Mr. Darren. So that is Cooper Darren.
Cooper Darren.
I feel like that's two Coopers. It's Cooper Darren and Cooper Chory, I think.
Yes, 2 Coopers on this team.
Yeah.
Battle Mountain still unable to get the puck out of their own defensive zone.
You could say those two were cooperating, you know? It's spelled the same, but it doesn't sound the same. Cooperating. Battle Mountain's going to need to do some recuperating after this.
Maybe this game does need to end. You're pulling from the bottom of the barrel here.
I mean, you know. Hey. We got 4 minutes left as Battle Mountain goes on a complete change. That was going to be tipped on by Cooper Chory. Brought along before Battle Mountain getting the breakout pass. Brings it in on nets, but is going to be stolen again by Collins. Getting a breakout, maybe a 3-on-2 if they hurry, but that one's going to be offside. So with under 4 minutes left, we got 8-0.
Yes, 8-0. Battle Mountain with barely even a sniff of a goal in this game. Unfortunate for them. Coming a very long way, the junior varsity squad disheartened. You know, it is fair to say that this Lambkins JV squad is extremely talented. What'd you say, undefeated so far?
To my knowledge, Max Preps isn't fully updated, but I believe they are completely undefeated. Yeah. So they haven't taken a loss, I'm pretty sure. But it's definitely very interesting, especially because a lot of these players are young. They're underclassmen, and so they will get a chance to play on the varsity team soon enough. And so this is a great sign for the future.
Very good sign for the future indeed. We got 2 minutes, 55 seconds left to play in this game. Lambkins up by a whole lot.
You can definitely feel this pace slowing as Battle Mountain's going to take it in. No real action there as Chambers gets it behind his net. Throws it out to Sleds. Throws it to Campbell. Yeah, Campbell. Gets in. And is ridden off the puck, though, after a decent hit by the Battle Mountain player. Clark gets it. And it's going to sneak behind the Battle Mountain player before Clark gets it back. Now Sleds in the corner with a dangle move. Can't do anything with it, though, as he's hit by a Battle Mountain defender. Now Reidlinger behind the net. Now out. And that one's going to be tipped, deflected high. So we have just about 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. You know, I think we've said pretty much all we really kind of need to say about this game. Fort Collins came out from the very start, started scoring, and didn't really stop an 8-0 lead. Just kind of a better class, skater, shooter, and handler today.
It'll be interesting because I believe, unless anything has changed, the JV's got one more game at home after this as opposed to none from Collins, the varsity game. They play Heritage at home on the 12th, so next Saturday, which is the varsity team played them 3-2. So that could be a much better game, much closer game.
Yeah.
So as this game winds down, it'll definitely be interesting to see how this affects the varsity game too.
Absolutely.
As it could just be a case of Battle Mountain not having some players for a JV squad, but like not enough good players in a sense. Because Battle Mountain, in terms of individual rankings and stats, even though they're 4A, seem to be just as talented as Fossil on a varsity level. Collins, excuse me. And so, stay tuned. I think it'll be a different broadcast, but it's still on the FC Hockey TV channel, which, if you're not already subscribed to, please subscribe and follow. It looks like if we get a playoff game as that approaches, which we'll talk. Cole, you're calling the varsity game, right?
If we get a home, the varsity game tonight, Dylan?
Yes, so...
I'm not on the varsity game tonight.
Oh, what a goal!
Wow.
That's a pretty goal by number 48 of Battle Mountain with 32 seconds left to make it 8-1. They aren't even giving Stoltz a shutout.
Yeah, that goes to show us we should not be talking about other games going on. Battle Mountain is going to put points on the board at the very, very end. Clock is still running up by 7, but Battle Mountain makes you feel a little bit better. Not completely shut out. We got about 10 seconds left to play. That looks like the last goal of the game.
They definitely ended on a high note. We can say
Yep.
that much.
As high of a note as they could get.
And now Chori, not even going to get a shot.
There it is.
As Collins will win 8-1 in their JV game. Be with us shortly, as we are going to be apparently broadcasting both the senior night and we are going to be broadcasting the varsity game. So stay tuned. I've been Dylan Heinrich.
And I've been Cole Newman, and I bid y'all adieu. I am headed out. You will have different commentators for senior night and the varsity game. I wish you all a very wonderful night, and stay with us here, not on the stream, but FC Hockey TV later tonight for senior night and the varsity game. Good night.